So, a very good evening to my honorable lecturer, Dr. Tashini, and my fellow friends. So, my name is Sharbin Sarnav Sebarma, and my matching number is 1021 and 59. I hope you're all in the pink. So, and in this video, I will be reflecting on the TED talk by Teresa Njoroge titled "What I Learned Serving Time for a Crime I Didn't Commit." Okay, so I will be discussing the personal impact and insights that stood out to me, the systematic issues raised by her story, the implication for social work, and how the talk has influenced my perspective on my future role as a social worker. Okay, so for the first question, personal impact and insight. Okay, what stood out me in Teresa Njoroge's story was the sheer injustice she faced when she was wrongfully incarcerated for a crime she didn't commit. The fact that she spent years of her life in prison, not just physically confirmed but also mentally burdened by the constant challenge of proving her innocence, was both heartbreaking and eye-opening. Okay, so the emotional toll it took on her, especially given her faith and determination to rise above, struck me deeply. Okay, so it challenged my understanding of the justice system, particularly the flaws and human errors within it. Okay, so I had always believed that justice system was a safeguard against such wrongs, that there was a robust process for identifying and correcting mistakes. So, but hearing Teresa's story made me realize that it isn't always as a foolproof as it seems. Errors can be made in the investigation and in the evidence presented, or even in the system inability to rectify wrongful um, accusations. Okay, so this reality makes me question how many other individuals might be enduring similar similar fates, and how often the justice system fails to properly address the mistakes. Okay, for this second question, systemic issues. So Teresa's story also sheds light on broader systemic issues of wrongful incarceration. Okay, one insight that stands out is how deeply ingrained societal and institutional biases can lead to wrongful convictions of individuals, particularly those from marginalized backgrounds. Okay, so Teresa's wrongful incarceration was not an isolated incident, but part of a pattern where innocent people often from less privileged backgrounds are wrongly convicted due to inadequate legal representation, flawed evidence, or bias in the criminal justice system. So, her experience highlights the challenge of accessing justice for those who do not have the resources or mean to fight back. Okay, these issues of wrongful incarceration is not only about the individual case, but also about the systemic barriers that make it harder for the wrongfully convicted to gain their freedom. Okay, so there's a lack of accountability, and without reform, the cycle of injustice continues, disproportionately affecting vulnerable populations. This is a sobering reminder that system is not always fair, and not all individuals are treated equally under the law. Okay, that's for the second question. Then now for the third, my POV, social work implication. As future social workers, it is crucial to recognize the emotional and psychological toll of wrongful incarceration on individuals. So Teresa's experience shows how being wrongfully convicted can lead to trauma, loss of dignity, and deep sense of helplessness. Social workers must be advocates for individuals who face such injustice. Can work to help these individuals navigate the complicated legal system, find resources for mental health support, and address the emotional aftermath of wrongful imprisonment. Okay, in terms of mental health, social workers can advocate for proper counseling and trauma informed care to help those affected by wrongful incarceration heal from the psychological wounds they carry. Okay, social reintegration is another important focus. Okay, returning to society after being wrongfully incarcerated can be incredibly difficult, as individuals often face stigmatization and difficulty rebuilding relationships. Okay, so social workers can play a vital role in supporting reintegration by providing guidance on finding stable housing, employment, and repairing familial relationship. Okay, so additionally, family dynamics are often deeply affected by wrongful incarceration, and social workers can offer support to both incarcerated individual and their families during the reintegration process, promoting healing and understanding. Okay, and then now for the fourth point, for the fourth question, personal takeaways. Okay, so this talk has deeply influenced my perspective on my role as a future social worker, particularly in relation to marginalized and stigmatized population. Teresa's story serves a powerful reminder that social workers are not just advocates for individuals in crisis. They are also key players in advocating for justice and fairness within larger systems. Okay, so I now understand more clearly how essential it is for social workers to address systematic issues, especially the ones that perpetuate wrongful incarceration, and to be voices for those who are silenced by the system. Okay, as I move forward in my career, I recognize the importance of being informed about issues like wrongful conviction and working to create awareness and change. I want to be more someone who not only helps individuals heal but also advocates for systematic reform to prevent injustice like uh, those uh, those Teresa faced. Okay, so the talk has made me more committed to working with marginalized populations and ensuring that everyone, regardless of their background and circumstances, has access to justice, fair treatment, and second chance at life. Okay, so in conclusion, okay, to sum up, Teresa Njoroge's TED, that has been a transformative experience in terms of understanding the complexities of wrongful incarceration, the challenges it creates for individuals, and the role of social workers in addressing these issues. So her story has inspired me to advocate for systemic change and to be an agent of support and justice for those who have been wronged. Okay, thank you for the listening. I hope I was done my part and with very clear mindset, and I hope doctor can satisfied with my understanding. Okay, thanks doctor.